Yo, what's going on? Instagram, putting up Facebook Live right meow. 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, so we're live on Facebook, live on good old Instagram. I can't see this. I'm doing this by myself right now, so I don't even know if I'm in the picture or not. I think I am. But I wanted to talk with both of you and come to both of you live. I have been doing the world's worst job about doing live videos every day. I'm putting out consistent content with the podcast and somewhat consistent with the emails, maybe like once or twice a week. And so I'm trying to do better. We are just putting together a brand new funnel, and we're dumping a ton of money into it. And so that's basically where all of our energy is going, is into that funnel and making it work. And we just got the ads working pretty good. Pulling really, really good leads down, and now we're just kind of backing up every other part of the funnel and just breaking it down mathematically. So that's what we're doing now, and that's kind of why there's been a little bit of a lack of communication from me to you, and so apologize about that. I'm going to try to do better. We just had, I'll tell you guys more about it soon, but we just had another really, really exciting addition to the team. I'm not talking about our network marketing team, I'm talking about our agency/funnel team. And I'm really, really pumped about that. And he is going to help me take a ton of stuff off of my plate and really help me connect with you guys more, basically. So all the stuff that I'm not super good at, he's going to help me do those things and allow me to free me up to do what I'm good at, which is writing and talking with you. At least that's what I hope I'm good at. So anyway, I want to talk to you guys today about one, well, it's not one major thing, it's actually 10 things, 10 bullet points, but one topic. And that topic is connecting with people. So in 2012, I went to a conference, and I have most of my notes from, so actually, well, I'm not going to pull them out, it'd be a pain in the butt, but around the camera here, I have boxes sitting on my desk. And one or two of the boxes is stacked with notebooks, and there's like magazines thrown in there too, of course, but a ton of notebooks, and those are all notes that I took from like 2009, 2011, and then around 2011 I started taking most of my notes on an iPad or an Evernote, and I wish I would have taken more in Evernote. That's a hint for you, take your notes like in something like that. So I started taking notes in Evernote, and so I can easily go back through like conferences and trainings and any courses I purchased, and you can see my notes. And so I'm not overly organized with this stuff, but I'm more organized than probably I used to be. But I was able to find some notes from 2012, and they were really, really good. Actually, we did a small team get together yesterday for our network marketing business, and we did it online, and it was probably an hour long. For probably half an hour, I shared these things, and I'm not going to take a half an hour. It's probably going to be more like 5 minutes. But I took like a half an hour and shared these things in depth on how to connect with people. And I know that no matter what business you're in, whether you're focusing fully on a funnel, whether you're focusing on other online marketing strategies, whether you're focusing on network marketing, connecting with people is 100%, it goes through all of them, right? It's not a tactic, it's a internal thing. And if you suck at this, like everything that you do is not going to do that well. You can't be a good copywriter, you can't write good ads, you can't write a good webinar pitch, you can't sell anything online if you suck at connecting with people. You're not going to sponsor anyone in network marketing, whether you're doing things offline or online, if you're bad at connecting with people. This has to be at the core of who we are as influencers, to influence other people. So I'm going to jump into these things and share with you what they are. So the first one, there's 10 points, and some of them are going to be super elementary, and some of them hopefully will add some value to you. The first one is have personal character, right? So number one is have personal character. Who you are behind closed doors will show up somewhere else in your life. The only thing I can think of right now, the best example I can think of, is like maybe you think back to high school, to someone that maybe wasn't overly faithful, right? So maybe you knew someone that was dating someone, and like the guy or the girl, let's say it was a guy. Let's say the guy was he was dating a girl, and like in high school, he was texting other girls while he's dating one other one, or he, depending on how maybe texting wasn't a thing, maybe he was just talking to other girls while he was dating someone else, and that right there is lack of character. And here's the thing. Here's why I'm telling you this. That stuff always gets found out. Like, you can never hide that. There's always a point where that stuff gets found out. who you are behind closed doors always comes out. And for those of you that are religious, there's a book out there that talks about out of the abundance of the heart, your mouth speaks. And so whatever is inside of your heart will eventually come out. You can only hide something for so long. So you have to be the same person behind closed doors as you are out in the open. And when you are, people can see that, right? It brings us to number 2, which is be authentic. And authentic, this kind of talks this is the same thing as having personal character in some ways. And what this is just be freaking you. You know, I know there's a lot of strategies out there, especially in network marketing, that talk a lot about like keeping people at a distance almost. And there is an art and a science to creating and arousing curiosity. And part of curiosity is not giving people too much information. I totally get that, and I'm on board with that, and I teach that. But there is a point where you're trying to arouse so much curiosity that you're almost being inauthentic, and you are borderline lying to people, and that's not cool. And so being authentic is being genuinely honest. If you're not giving them information, tell them why you're not giving them information. And just be authentic in every area of your life. And like I said, people can see through that. Number 3 is be genuinely interested in other people. I don't think we need to talk about this at all. Like every people skills book or connecting with people training talks about being interested in someone else. So I'm not going to really jump into it, but people do not give a crap how much you know until they know how much you care. They just do not care at all. Like if you want to get to know someone, ask about them, don't tell them what you need. Okay, so be genuinely interested in other people. Number 4 is be approachable and be accessible. This is not that big of a deal when you are, you have no team, but when you have a big team, you have to be approachable and be accessible. You have to make sure that you are a part of your team rather than directing it. The best analogy I can think of I was given was you have to be on the ground with your troops taking the city over. Like if you're attacking a city, right? If you're attacking, you're trying to take over the land, you got to be on the ground with your troops. You can't be on the horse and directing them, right? So be approachable, be accessible, and especially like if your personality is not that way. Like I'll just be straight with you. Like it might seem like my personality is, is like oh yeah, I love to talk to people. And you know what? At one point in my life, I did. I loved meeting new people. I loved that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That has changed. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe I got burnt out. Maybe I'm just old and cranky. I don't know. But at a certain period in time, at some point, like I just don't want to talk to that many people. Like, I love online marketing because I can just sit behind my computer and type a sales letter and press go, and I'm gonna bring in money, and I don't have to talk to anyone. Like, I like that. So when I have to like go talk to someone, even in the online marketing business, like you have to be approachable there too. But if I have to do that in network marketing, I'll be honest with you, like I don't actually want to do that a lot of the times. I don't actually want to be out there talking with people. So I have to like make an effort to be approachable and accessible. And I want you to know that you have to do the same thing. If you want to be a leader of any kind, be an influencer, like you have to be approachable and accessible. Number 5 is be consistent, so no mood swings. And I don't mean be consistent in activity, I literally mean be consistent in your emotions. There's a, I forgot who said it, I don't remember at all, but the quote is, leaders are the same all the time. See, unpredictability was cool in high school. It's stupid now. Like, unpredictable people now are broke, they switch jobs all the time, they can never make a business successful, and nobody knows what to expect when they go talk to them. Today, where I'm at, predictability is the cool thing to do. Like, think about the most successful upline in your business that you can think of that you've met personally or that you know personally. Let me ask you a question, or maybe if you're not in a network marketing business, think about the most successful leader that you know personally or have met personally. I want you to think about how many times you've gone up to them and you have asked them a question, hey, how's your day going? Think about how many times when presented with that question, they freaked out. Like, dude, it's freaking horrible, man. Like, my life sucks, everything's terrible, blah, blah, blah. When does that happen? Probably almost never. Maybe 1 or 2 times they've like had a bad day, but I doubt it. Super successful leaders are the same all the time. You're not going to catch them off guard. They're not going to be caught off guard in a bad mood. Like they go through bad moods. You as a leader will go through bad moods. I have bad days. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to make this video today. I don't want to make the video. I don't want to commit to making a video 3 to 5 days a week. I really don't. But I have to keep myself in a consistent mindset. Doing stuff like this gets me in a better mood, right? When you ever notice that when you go out and do something that you don't want to do, you become in a better mood. So if you're a leader, you must be consistent. You have to be emotionally stable. So when people talk to you, they get the same thing every time. They can feel safe when they do that. Which brings us to number 6. Be steadfast. Regardless of what anybody thinks, be immovable. People always follow people that have convictions. In an argument or in a negotiation, the person with the most certainty always wins. Period. Case closed. So no matter what your convictions are, they don't have to be the same as mine. They don't have to be the same as your uplines. They don't have to be the same as your mom and dad's. They don't have to be the same as your neighbors or as anyone. Let me repeat, they don't have to be the same as anyone, including your upline, your mom and dad, me. You find your convictions and be steadfast and immovable in them, because that's where you're going to have the most conviction. This is a big one for me, because I'll be honest with you, I was kind of a yes man for a long time. I didn't chase down my own convictions because I wanted to, not rock the boat, if you will. And so I can tell you that's a big mistake, and it's hard to influence people if people can sense unconviction. Number 7 is be a servant. So here's what I mean by that. Extend the same grace in all areas of your life. So like, you probably can't see this, but up here I've got a ton of books, and I've got more books upstairs, and a lot of them are people skills books. And I can't have character, I can't be a servant, I can't be authentic if I'm using these people skills books on my team, and the tactics in them on my team and in business, and then come home to Ashley, come home to my wife, come home, or go to my parents' house or go to my sister's house. I can't use those tactics on my team and then forget about people skills when I go hang out with my friends, or forget about people skills when I go talk to Ashley. Like, that is not okay. We have to be the same everywhere, and if we're going to be a servant leader, we have to be a servant leader everywhere. So you see how these all tie together? Be authentic, be a servant leader, have personal character. Number 8 is be a partner. Again, if you notice, the common through lines here is we're increasing conviction through keeping our inner being, if you will, aligned. So be a partner. Find someone that can be on the same path as you and partner up with them. Okay? This works really, really well in network marketing because you can find a partner fairly easily. If you're not in network marketing, find yourself a partner. Like the guy I was referencing, and I'll tell you more about him later, the guy I was referencing in our funnel business is going to hopefully be someone that could eventually ascend it to a real partnership. Because when 2 or more people are gathered together, there's a lot of good stuff that happens. You might know what I'm talking about. Number 9 is be a safe place for people. So this goes back into having consistency, mood swings. But if you're going to be a leader, you have to be a safe place for people. They have to feel like you're not going to judge them. Now, quick little caveat to this is you can't judge them, but you also don't have to fix them. It is not your responsibility to fix anyone, let alone everyone. This is a huge, huge thing for me, is because I spent a long time trying to, I knew that my opportunity, my business could help this person so much if they would just freaking do it. But every single time, if you ever had that experience, you know that if you ever think those thoughts, that you're wasting your time. If you're thinking this would help them so much if they would just do it, waste of time. Absolutely 100%. The people that will do it will freaking do it. You cannot fix them. They can fix them. All you can do is be a listening ear, forgive them, and don't judge them. Be immovable, have no mood swings, be authentic, and they will have to fix themselves. Okay? They'll appreciate it more, by the way. Think about the first time you had to earn something for yourself. Maybe you bought your first car, maybe your car was bought for you, but regardless of what the case is, think about the people back in high school that got their first car. The ones that bought their car always treated them better than the ones that got the car bought for them. Okay, so number 10 is being a master of empathy. Just remember this. I have to remember this all the time, because especially type A personalities, people that are just trying to get stuff done, we can easily run over people. And quite honestly, you don't even have to be a type A. You can just be somewhat selfish, like we all are. We're all somewhat narcissistic. You have to be a master of empathy, though, to connect with people. Here's what I mean. we all have different lenses that we view life through. We all have different experiences. We all have different things that have happened to us. We all had different upbringings. Some of us had to buy our own car. Some of us got cars bought for us, right? We all have different upbringings. We're all of different ethnicities. Those all come with different experiences. Your frame of reference will likely be different than the next guy over, than the guy you're going to talk to tonight that might join your team, to the person you're trying to influence on your sales letter. They're going to probably have a different frame of reference than you. They probably have a different life experience than you have had. They're probably looking at life through a different set of eyes, through a different lens than you are. And you cannot figure out all those lenses. The only thing you can do is have empathy for all the lenses, and when you're talking with them one-on-one, figure out what lens they're looking through and try to meet them there. Make sense? That's how to connect with people. So personal character, be authentic, be genuinely interested in other people, be approachable, be consistent, no mood swings, be steadfast, be a servant, be a partner, be a safe place for people, and have empathy. So anyway, guys, I hope this helped. Hope this made some sense. That's it for today. So I'm going to turn off Facebook Live here, and then I'll turn off Instagram over there. So finished here. Walking over to you, Instagram. Hope you guys have a good day. Talk to y'all soon.